Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is pencillerKD back with another video on drawing Friends character series. Let's pull this off. In this video, we will be drawing Matthew Perry, aka Chandler Bing. Make sure you watch the entire video. There are going to be a lot of cool things that I'm sure you will love. All of my videos are backed by a lot of practice and experience. I explain things step by step with a few tips and tricks in between. And this video is no exception. Make sure you watch it till the end to get the most out of it. We'll just be using our cool observation skills, a normal A3 size sketchbook, few pencils and some erasers to complete this project. Before we begin, please spare a moment to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Also make sure to hit the bell icon so that you get an instant notification the next time I upload some new content. Finding a good reference picture was quite difficult for me, as we all know this character Chandler is not very good in posing. So after a lot of tap surfing on the internet, I ended up with this one. This picture portrays a relaxed expression with a slight smile on the face. To be honest, this is not one of my favorite looks of Chandler. I like him better with shorter hair, but I could not find one with an adequate picture quality. Like always, I am going to leave this picture on the screen for a moment for you to observe carefully and try to identify the placement of facial features here. Like, where can we place the lips? Where will the ears go? How far apart are the eyes? Where to place the nose, for example. Let me zoom in a little bit. You can pause this video now and give it a shot before I start with the illustrations. Okay, I am going to go over some of the very obvious ones that I see here. First and foremost is the head tilt. It is quite noticeable in this picture itself that it is tilted slightly to the right side. The distance between the center of his eyes till the chin is equal to the width of his face from side to side. Next, distance between the top of his forehead to the nose is equal to the distance between the point at the center of his eyebrow till the chin. Moving on to the mouth, right side of the mouth ends just under this point and the left side ends at the place where the left eye ends. Also notice that the width of the nose is equal to the width of his eyes. Width of the right eyebrow looks equal to the length of the nose. This is slightly tricky. Okay, I'll give you a very important tip that you should remember whenever you are drawing a portrait. I've seen a lot of people making this mistake. It is highly likely that you are going to make this mistake too when the face is tilted in a specific direction. We have to make sure that all the facial features are in line with the horizontal and the vertical axis. The eyebrows, nose, and the mouth is going to follow a similar angle, and if we draw a line along them, it will be almost parallel to each other. It is better if you mark these lines beforehand so that while you draw, you can follow them along. Now that we have sufficient data, let's get started with our project. I'm now going to draw freehand with no grids or supporting guidelines as usual. We'll create a round big circle. I'm using a 2H pencil as I will be making a lot of rough lines trying to find my way through. Next, I'm going to draw a straight line trying to identify the angle of inclination of the face. As we can see, the head is tilted slightly towards the right side. Next, I will draw the eyebrow line, keeping the head tilt in mind. After this, I am going to create a layout with the measurement points that we just went through. Before I move into drawing eyes, nose and lips and all other details, I am roughly going to place the points. As of now, It is all about the observation and nothing else. I'm constantly moving my eyes to and fro from the reference picture and my sketch. While looking at the reference picture, the trick here is to intermittently squint your eyes just a little bit. That ways you'll notice that all the little details are gone. Only the big blocks and shapes are visible. Laying down these blocks and shapes is my first priority. Starting off with the left eye. While drawing it, I am constantly trying to form relations with other nearby points like eyebrows, left nose wings, and left sideburn, for example. Now that I have significantly marked one eye, I'll quickly move on to the next one. This looks okay for now. Let's not spend more time on it and move to marking the nose. We have already gone through the points where the nose wings are going to end. I will also mark some area for the cast shadow that we are observing underneath the nose on the upper lip region. Before I move on to the lips, I am going to mark some areas from the right cheek. It is going to give me a better idea when I place the end points of the mouth. I would recommend you to take your time while placing these details. Move ahead to the next area only when you are completely satisfied with it. Don't forget to slightly squint your eyes while mapping these features. Now I will drop a line from the eyes straight from the point that we observed. If you missed that part, please go back to the point where we discussed the measurement points in this video. I feel that the position of the lips is slightly off. They should be a little bit lower. Let's make the changes. And yes, now this feels good to me. Now let's get the cheeks in place. Before that, we need to place the right ear. Now that we're done, let's draw the jawline. Just trust this process, guys. We are almost there. Stay with me. Roughly marking the hair, making small improvements, now I'm happy with the outlines. Let's start with putting in some shades to it. My strategy to approach shading is that I like to put in a lot of mid-tones so that I already have some values to play with. Once I'm done with the mid-tones, I add more value for the darker areas and I remove some graphite using my kneadable eraser for the lighter ones. As we move forward, I noticed that the chin area is slightly bigger than it should be. I'll just do a small plastic surgery to get his chin right. Now it's better. Moving on to the hair, I'll start on the left hand side first. The idea is to shade the darker areas first and then just merge them together with a small gradient. As you can now see, I am trying to bridge the gap in between the dark sides so as to create a smooth transition. This transition will be my reflected light. I'll now be doing something similar on the other side. I will shade in the darker areas first and just merge them together with a lighter shade, and then I'll create the hair-like texture. It is very important to shade the area where the hair ends and skin begins. Just notice right now, it looks more like a wig. It may not be evidently visible in the reference, but it is a small trick that can make a very big difference. You should slightly fade out the shades. This gives it a more candid look. Now, I'll slightly darken the areas that are in the shadows and lighten up some areas to give it some highlights using my kneadable eraser. This is just to bring out more contrast and depth in the sketch. With this, we have come to the end of our process and the result looks something like this. Make sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed the process, and do subscribe to my channel. I have an entire playlist for all the Friends characters. Do check it out. This is pencillerKD signing off.